Hello and welcome to this ETZ video for assignment main details. Within this video we will go through the process of completing the main details section of an assignment and the various options you can set. In your terminology, a placement or booking is what is known as an assignment within ETZ. It captures all the important information such as pay and charge. It is important that each field is completed correctly, and attention to detail is essential, as the information you enter here is what produces your sales invoices to the clients and payments to your suppliers or PAYE candidates. To start adding a new assignment to the system, go to the assignment entry section located in the reference data menu. Again, like previous screens, you are able to see a summary of an assignment, and if you want to search for a specific assignment, you can use the keyword search. To add a new assignment, we click the Add New Assignment button located here at the bottom of the page. There are several tabs relating to an assignment. However, the four that you need to focus primarily on are the main details section, which we can see here, the authorization, categories, and costing. The first field you will see on the assignment entry form is agency reference number. This is the unique identifier for the assignment. Generally, the detail entered here is also populated in the export ref field, as the system would use the same ref in each field by default. Where this would be different is if you are linking data in from a front-end system, your CRM. If this is the case, we can activate functionality to allow different references to be added into these fields. You would therefore enter the CRM assignment or placement reference into the agency ref field and have a different export ref which would match your account's package. If you'd like this option to be available to you, please contact our support desk. The job title field represents the type of work the candidate is doing for the client, and if used will be shown on documents produced by the system such as timesheets and invoices. The next field is clients, and all of the clients entered into the system via the client entry section will appear in the drop-down list. The appropriate client relating to the assignment should be selected here. If any purchase orders have been created for this client, they will be available from the list shown. There is also a tick box option for update all uninvoiced timesheets to use this PO. Be careful when using this functionality. If this option is chosen after you have assigned a PO to an assignment, but there are older timesheets that have not yet been invoiced, then these timesheets will be updated with the assignment's PO number. Only use this option if you want all timesheets that have not yet been invoiced to have this PO. The next section is candidate, and this is where we can view a list of candidates that have been set up in the candidate entry screen. Here you must select the candidate relevant for the assignment. Display the candidate. If this field is ticked, the pay details on the assignment will be displayed on the timesheet for the candidate to see when they log into the system. Payment to displays the supplier the candidate has been linked to. If the candidate is PAYE, then the payment to field will default to PAYE candidate. The start date and end date relates to the duration of the contract and is what the system uses to determine how long to produce timesheets for. Terminate assignment. This can be used to end an assignment, so the system will not generate any more timesheets. It will instruct the system to close and cancel any remaining open timesheets. The end date should also be amended to reflect the true assignment end date. Assignment length. This can be used to record the number of hours or days expected to run on the assignment. You are also able to run a forecast report based on this detail. Location/project. This field can be used to help the candidate identify what project he or she is working on, or the location of the assignment. This becomes especially useful if the candidate is working multiple assignments. Timesheet start date. This is the date you want the system to start generating timesheets from. If you are entering assignments which have already commenced, then you can use the timesheet start date to restrict the timesheets from being generated until your system go live date. Otherwise, it will normally be the first day worked, for example, the same as the assignment start date. For monthly timesheets, this field would typically be the first day of the calendar month. Start day. This is defaulted so all timesheets start from a Monday and ends on a Sunday. The timesheet can start from any day of the week, so timesheets starting on a Tuesday will end on a Monday. You have your various options within the drop-down. Time template. This predetermines the frequency of the timesheets produced by the system. For example, weekly, fortnightly, or calendar monthly. To create bespoke time spans, please see our KB article 4, How do I create a new timesheet timespan? Your options as well as your new timespans will be displayed within this drop-down. Detailed. This determines the amount of information that needs to be entered onto the timesheet. If this option is ticked, the candidate will be required to enter their start time, end time, and how long they had for lunch against each day on the timesheet. If this option is not ticked, the candidate will only be required to enter the total amount of units worked for each day. An example, 8 hours or 1 working day. The detailed option is handy for candidates who work on an hourly rate. Expenses. Detailed expenses are covered within a separate video. However, as standard, you have the option of enabling the single line on timesheet option from the drop-down. This option will allow the candidate to enter a single expense line on their timesheet. This completes the main details page of the assignment, and the update button needs to be clicked to save the record. You now need to complete the authorization tab. You may now also watch the authorization tab video. Thank you for watching this ETZ video. For additional help on the system, please contact support. For further information on the system, please see our knowledge base.